quick of how to get a girl in 10 minutes, fam. What kind of women we talking about here? Because there's so many videos on how to get a bitch phone number, how to get a bitch to open her goddamn legs. But come on, fam, which women are we talking about? Because you will never see a woman do a video on how to get a man in 10 minutes. Women don't do that. We don't talk like that. When we talk about men, that's not what we're talking about. So how to get a woman in 10 minutes, you tell women that it's hard. This what men tell women. When we see shit like that, it's kind of like, okay, now we got to make it a little bit more harder for these niggas. Because these niggas think they can get us. These men, they think they can get us in 10 minutes. They think they can get my phone number. And what women do, they just advance on your ass. They do. The more and more y'all come up with those quick schemes, you think women don't know? Women know all that shit. We know all that shit. And we'll make it hard for you and make it easy for the next man that we actually want. We'll just make it hard for you. Just to fucking do it. Play games with you, lie to you, have you run it, just to do it. So when you listen how to get a woman in 10 minutes, how to get a woman phone number. How do you get her number? How do you get that woman? How do you, come on, fam? That shit right there, that shit ain't be on the table. Talking about how to get a woman to open up her legs, you shouldn't be thinking about that shit. It's how to dominate a bitch. How to conquer her mind. How to conquer her soul. How to get this bitch to kneel at my feet. That's what type of you should be listening to. Because, fam, it's easy to get a bitch to fuck you if that's what you want. Do you want a bitch to just fuck you, fam? I'm just asking a question here. Because it's very simple. It's so simple. But what kind of women do you want now? We're not talking about the same type of women here. Come on now. Let's because a lot of times you hear that shit, they're just projecting on experience they had with a bitch they had just met that one night, and they telling you that's gonna work on that woman that you work out with, or that woman that you work with, or that church you go to. Come on now, or that club you go to. That same shit he used on that bitch is gonna work with the bitch that you fucking going after. That shit ain't gonna fucking work. Come on now. People make money off this shit. That's pure fucking you getting your pockets rent the fuck through. If you actually believe in that shit. No, it's different. It's levels to this shit. You know what I mean? It's levels to this shit. So if you talking about getting a bottom feeder, how to fuck a bottom feeder, yeah, fam. All you gotta do in front of a bottom feeder, go to the club, buy the bitch, go to the alley in the fucking wall, go to the fucking alley. You know what I mean? Go to the fucking the alley where it smell like piss and oil. You know what I mean? And you get a bitch in 10 minutes. You get a bitch number. Go to your local project. I mean, go to the hood and buy a bitch a Pepsi while she's standing at the cash register. You get some head tonight, nigga. Come on now. Like, are we talking about women that you actually want to chill and talk to and ride with and eat with and lay with? I mean, what type of bitch we talking about here? It is not that hard, but you do that. You know why? You want to know why it come hard for some of y'all? Because you running and walking before crawling, before you actually understanding yourself. You trying to understand the bitch. How could you try to understand a bitch before knowing yourself? You already know you got insecurities. You already know you're not where you want to be at in your life, and you still trying to get at bitches, fam. You put it like, come on, fam. You backwards. You backwards. You shouldn't be worrying about bitches. You should be worrying about yourself. If you can't have a conversation with, let's say, the CEO bitch, you know what I mean? The independent bitch, or the fucking, the women with the 6 chakras, the natural bitch. All these bitches are different. They think different. They lean on different shit. They have different backgrounds. Some of these bitches have fathers. Some of them didn't have fathers. Like, come on now. Like, let's just be real here. Getting a bitch in 10 minutes. They not talking about how to get a CEO, an independent bitch in 10 minutes. They talking about how to get your local hood rat at your local liquor store in the alley or the club. I'm just saying, fam. So, I mean, like, come on now. Like, we ain't doing this. But you want to know how to get a bitch to beg, I want to be with you. I want to lay with you. I want to eat with you. I want to experience life with you and build great moments in life with you. I want to travel with you. I wanna be dedicated to you. You want those type of bitches that she ain't gonna let nobody hit. That when she see a nigga, she look the other way. Like, nigga, you can't touch me. Like shit like that. Like a bitch that's on her grind, that's on her focus, that wants to be on your purpose, and how she view you. She respects you. She doesn't demean you in public. She doesn't tear you down. You want to know how to get that type of bitch? It start with you. It's working on yourself and knowing that you deserve better. So you get better and you do better. So when you know better and you do better, then you feel and believe that you do better, and the bitches that you lay with is better than the fucking hole in the goddamn wall. Rats, because you already know you deserve better. She already know. You already know that. So you ain't gonna deal with that bitch. Unless you want some sloppy toppy. Come on now. It's up to you. You getting a sloppy toppy here. But when the moment in your mind you say, you know what, I deserve better than that shit. Like, bro, I deserve better than that. You ain't gonna, that local bitch ain't gonna do. That's why I say when you build your money and you build your status on who you is as a man, and the farther and farther you grow up, the reason why the women that you deal with that's on the 9, that's on the 4 and 5 level, the moment you begin to hit different pinnacles in your life, so you going up to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The higher you go, it's harder for women that's on 4, 5, 6 to catch up with you. Because now she got to compete with those bitches up there. She got to compete with those women up there. She can't see the women that you're dealing with. That's on the 4 and 5. And I'm not talking about looks. I am talking about stages in your life. I am talking about money wise, her mindset, the way she talks to you, the way she view you, her interactions with you. She at a 4 and 5, and the way you treat yourself is a 3 and 4. She's at a 4 and 5, but the way you treat yourself is at a 3 and 4 because she demeans you. She disrespect you. She disrespect you. And the more and higher you grow with building yourself as a man, your mind, your body, your soul, your money, the way you view the world, your standards, the way you live your life, leaning on the Most High, the higher and higher and higher you go, she gonna look at you and she gonna say, damn, I can't compete with those bitches up there. And you gonna know that. You gonna know you can do better. You gonna know that because you're building yourself. You're not looking at the bitch and you're not leaning on the bitch. Do you get that, fam? So when we talk about how to get a bitch in 10 minutes, that's simple, fam. That's fucking simple. That's like that. That's like that. You don't even need to watch a video. You don't need to read a book. All you got to do is go to your local hood rat store, go to a club and buy a bitch a drink. Or just stand at the bar looking serious as fuck. You know what I mean? You know? And just look like you got fucking money or some shit. And then you'll get a bitch like that. You know what I mean? Let a bitch think that you got something that she wants. The bitch will fuck you. The bitch will give you head. Just saying, fam. It's that simple. But when we talk about how to get a woman to listen, submit, respond to this positive energy that I'm laying on her motherfucking brain, she reacts and responds in the way I want her to, because I'm dominating her emotions. I'm dominating her reality. It's her reality. Her reality begins to become me because she wants me. She wants to live in this reality. She living in your world. You want to know how to get that shit right there? Or do you want to know how to get the bitch in 10 minutes? It's up to you, nigga. Come on now. Up to you. That is up to you. So when you view women, it's simple. That should be simple for you. But because it's not simple for you, and I'm going to repeat it again, it's because you refuse to work on yourself. You refuse to stop being delusional like them other delusional ass niggas and actually do the work to get the bitch you want. Because a lot of men say, I don't want bitches. Excuse me? The Most High made Eve for a reason. Eve will put here to serve, suck, and fuck you. You do know that. You can't go against what the Most High created. It just don't make no fucking sense. The woman was put here to help you bust that motherfucking nut, to take you to cloud 9. So you acting like you don't want the bitch, all that is telling you that you can't get the bitch you actually want. So you gave up on wanting a bitch.